What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we have some very exciting information about the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So we are looking in front of us at an article which says it all. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero producer says game will have the Budokai Tenkaichi spirit and nostalgia. And the part which I want to show you guys the most is this part here. Apart from other bits and other stuff I'm going to show you, this one is really important because here we have confirmation that the game has been in 5-year development. Naturally, IGN assembled the 7 Dragon Balls and spoke with producer Jun Furutani to chat about the game's 5-year development cycle. That is a lot of time, guys. Half a decade for a single game. That's insane, alright? And get some insight into what players can expect when Sparking Zero releases on Xbox, PlayStation 5 and PC. So this for me is confirmation that the game will definitely launch in 2024. I don't know if it's gonna be spring, summer, winter, no idea, but it is going to be 2024 because these guys worked on this for 5 years. And even in these 5 years development, we barely had a short teaser of like 10 seconds, and now the first ever gameplay in the Game Awards, and that's pretty much it, right? So these guys have built a massive game. The game has been, when you build something for 5 years, okay, it's a fighting game, by the way, it's a fighting game, so there's no really like a lot of like storytelling because they already know the story. There's not a lot of like character build up because, you know, they already have the characters from the game. They have all the source material. They don't have to worry about creating new characters because there's just so many from the anime, from the manga, from the movies. I mean, come on, from the spin-offs. There's just so much. So guys, this is gonna be crazy. This game is literally gonna blow up, and I'm gonna be here for the entire ride, including all the DLCs, all the content. It's gonna be on this channel, guys, non-stop. So although several Dragon Ball games have released since 2007's Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on PlayStation 2 and Wii, Furutani said now he felt like the perfect time for the series to return and deliver an evolved Dragon Ball Z. But it's gonna have other characters because we saw Jiren, so it's gonna have Dragon Ball Super and GT. But anyway, Dragon Ball Z gameplay experience on next-gen consoles. Now, what was interesting to see with Sparking Zero was the effect on the environment, and this is the bit that when you play it, you will see that the game just feels so much more real. It's almost like you are there, you are like in the anime fighting the enemy. When Goku is charging his ki, you have a little bit of wind-up. Furutani said while pantomiming Goku's Zenkai boost, when someone crashes, through a boulder or a building after an attack, it's happening in real time. We'll be using Unreal Engine 5, so the graphics are just that more real and immersive. And Unreal Engine 5, guys, it's no joke. These people know what they're doing because Unreal Engine 5 is literally at the forefront of modern technology for next-gen consoles, for the current-gen consoles, PlayStation 5 and Xbox are obviously, right? So now, there's more stuff because, guys, this is so exciting. I'm gonna check also the official website, which is now actually up and running, which is just so cool and it's just so great. So, Furutani says that he drew inspiration from his time observing how players in Dragon Ball FighterZ esports scene enjoyed recreating iconic battles from the anime to ensure players could relish in an identical experience with Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero is different than FighterZ, Xenoverse, and Dragon Ball Kakarot. FighterZ was created with esports intentions with 2D fighting. Kakarot was about experiencing the story. Xenoverse had players go in as an avatar into the world. Furutani said, the focus here is to push the limits of how much a player can completely immerse themselves in the world and how intensely we can make that happen. So effectively, this one, Budokai Tenkaichi or Sparking Zero, is gonna be all about recreating literally one-on-one scale the awesomeness of the fights you see in the anime, including 3D environments, destruction, epic cutscenes, just literally everything, right? So it's kind of like the whole package. It has a bit of everything. It has the experiences from Kakarot, it has the slick combat from FighterZ, but of course it's not just 2D, it's gonna be 3D, and it's gonna be much more like a bit more casualized because, you know, Fighters was very esports focused. So this one is going to be a bit more, the controls are going to be a bit more simple, not that complex and crazy, but at the same time, they will allow people to use certain combinations, right? Now, before the new Budokai Tenkaichi trailer made its world premiere earlier this year, fans referred it to the previously unnamed title as Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Gematsu spotted a Bandai Namco trademark filling in September, revealing that the game would instead adopt the series' Japanese title, Sparking, which, to be honest, I like, because it just goes more to the roots. Like, Budokai Tenkaichi is a mouthful, it's like Budokai Tenkaichi. Like, Sparking Zero is like very like crisp, like intense, like it has that like punch to it, right, as a fighting game, right, if you get my drift. So, although the subtitle Zero tends to indicate a game serving as the prequel entry into an ongoing game series, that isn't the case for Sparking Zero. Rather, the name is meant to embody the game being an accessible starting point for longtime fans and newcomers alike. And I quite like this. Now, despite my best efforts, this is of course the IGN article, I was not able to get Furatani to spill the senzu beans on the game's roster size, or more importantly, if the series' beloved loading mini-screen games would make its triumphant return. However, Furatani beckoned fans to look forward for more details in the future and expect a robust game. Nice, alright? When Sparking Zero releases on consoles and PC, guys. And it's just exciting, to be honest. I mean, it's just great. This is the official website. It has been updated now, and as you can see here, guys, there's no release date as of yet. So if anyone tells you there's any release date for this game, they're lying through their teeth. There's no release date whatsoever. The expectation from the leakers is that it's gonna come at some point in late 2024, but we don't know the date or the month. Nobody knows that. Okay, so right now, even on the official website, it says release date to be TBD. To be disclosed, genre action, and developer Spike Crunchsoft, which is really awesome. So here we have some more information on this one, guys. It's just freaking awesome. Here we have breathtaking 3D fights engage in heart-pounding high-speed 3D battles, which is true to the anime series, with breathtaking visuals and authentic combat moves like beam clashes, rush attacks, movements too quick for the eye to see, and planet-raising ultimate attacks. Now, the ground will shake. We saw this one in the previous video. I just wanted to show you guys the just the website, which is pretty cool. And yeah, more stuff is gonna come. If you go to this article here, for example, they're gonna tell us also about the Sparking Zero, which has been on the 15-year hiatus, effectively, and now, you know, they're coming back. So developed by Spike Crunchsoft, the developers behind the original Budokai Tenkaichi series. Again, this is Bandai Namco actually using their brains. All right, they were like, why would we give this game to someone else when Spike Crunchsoft were the geniuses who created this? Effectively, give it back to them. They can bring this forward with new technology. You don't have to give it to a different studio. So I'm so happy that they didn't give this to CC2 or a different studio, like a Chinese studio or something, because basically those people don't know and don't understand what made the Budokai Tenkaichi so good. So luckily, we are getting just that. Spike Crunchsoft back at work. So Sparking Zero brings the series forward to a new era, harnessed by the power of the Unreal Engine 5 and pushing the envelope to gameplay and features in an arena brawler. Nice. So obviously, it's not open world like Kakarot as you would expect. It's an arena brawler. Although it could have some elements of exploration, like we've seen in Budokai Tenkaichi 2, which I'm gonna make a video about that later on, because that one is a different video, and you know, we just don't want to talk about all of it in just one video because it would just be too long, right? Now, after more than 15 years, we are happy to bring one of our most beloved Dragon Ball game franchises to new heights, giving players that what they have been waiting for, while introducing it to a whole new generation, said Arnaud Müller, CEO of Bandai Namco Europe. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi pioneered 3D action battles, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero continues the legacy while adding new genre-defining features made possible only with the latest game platforms to deliver one of the most immersive anime game experiences of all time. Nice. The game's gravity-defying battles promise to shake the earth, break the heavens, with each Dragon Ball's character's signature destructive powers and key abilities showcased in stunning detail, with damage capable of destroying entire parts of the arena. That's right, guys, so that's it for today's video. I am super hyped on this, especially because this game has been in development for freaking 5 years, And 5 years is a long time, alright? Usually game development takes between 3 to 5 years, as in 3 years is quite short, like 3 years is, I would say still okay, but if it's more than 3 years, then that means that these people were literally developing it, working on it non-stop since 2018, which is just crazy if you think about it. That was even before like things go crazy in 2020, so like that's just insane, guys. 5 years of development. But anyway, that's it for today's video. As always, see you later in the next update.